For practice at self-check 2.19 ComputePay, we are told the following program redundantly repeats the same expressions many times. We need to modify the program to remove all redundant expressions using variables of appropriate types. Our variables should be used to help solve the overall problem, and we must use a sufficient number of variables to receive credit for this problem. We need to declare and initialize each variable in its own statement on its own line. So looking at this code, we have these hours right here, or these numbers. What we can do is say int hours, because these are the hours worked, and set that equal to all of this. So we can cut this and paste it in here like this and put a semicolon. Next, we have our system.out, and we could just print hours. After this, we have the total pay, and here we can write that the total pay is just going to be int pay, and that's going to be equal to, well, we have 5, 8, and 4, and this is the same thing that hours is, so this can be hours times this 8.75. But we can do this a little bit cleaner if we say int salary is equal to 8.75, like this. And that's actually not going to be an int, it's going to be a double since it has a decimal. And so we can remove this, add a plus to join these strings together, and write out salary like this. So now we can say hours times salary, and we can just print out right here hours and then join this string with salary. Or actually, we can just we write out pay like this. And then next it says my taxes owed. So we can have a double here and call this tax. Also, pay has to be a double since it's being multiplied by salary, which is a double. Tax is a double, so we're going to say double tax is equal to, and then we have this 4584 again, which is hours, so we have hours times 8.75, which is the salary, times 0.20. And then we can end this with a semicolon, and then we could just print out taxes like this. If we submit this, we have an error because we did not have a semicolon right there. So we can resubmit it, and I spelt this incorrectly. It should just be tax, not taxes. Submitting it again, we have passed the test. So what we did here was basically made our code easier to read. It worked previously, but this is a lot cleaner, and it's a lot easier to use for future code if we wanted to write more of this.